Button, ladies and gentlemen. Soon as y'all come in the building, this whole documentary thing is getting crazier and crazier, guys. And who better to get to crash out better than Kanye West? Kanye West is a crash out machine, and it ain't nobody better to me for 50 Cent to link up with than Kanye West. Cause you know Kanye West, he been saying shit for years. Smash that like button, guys. This is crazy. That's why I can't wait for King Combs and Justin Combs to come out with their documentary, because there's more docu-series coming. Salute to Catherine in the building. Happy New Year's, everyone. It is a new year. New day, new attitude. Okay? Whole new year. And the worst thing you can do is carry out the same behaviors that you used last year. No, this is a new year. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody coming in the building. Happy New Year's. And 50 Cent is coming in the New Year's on top. 50 Cent is coming in the New Year's making power moves. Knowing that Kanye West can't stand Jay-Z and Kanye can't stand Beyonce. Pure survival. So he would love to say something crazy in this new Jay-Z documentary that 50 Cent got coming out. It's gonna be crazy. I'm just giving everybody a chance to come in the building. Soon as y'all come in, smash that like button. We are surviving Kanye West. And Kanye West, you gotta give it to Kanye. Kanye is the only one that wasn't afraid to go stand next to Diddy Glover, knowing that him and his wife, y'all heard this in the trial, Kanye West and his wife was connected to those freak offs. Yes, indeed. You know what I mean? Shout out to Yama coming in the building, Bunny X, Hush, Cornell, The Lounge, beautiful in the building. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West has teamed up. Oh my God, with 50 Cent. And it's a new year, guys. 2026. We are here right now. Imagine what Kanye West is going to say about Jay-Z and Beyonce on this new Jay-Z documentary. Yes, 50 Cent definitely has a Jay-Z docu-series coming out. There's no rumor about that no more. But I didn't even know that 50 Cent and Kanye West was cool. Because you remember Kanye West said it, he said F Jay-Z when he came out as the Black Klans member. Y'all remember this? Let's take it to. Now you hear Kanye West saying F Jay-Z. Dressed as a black Ku Klux Klan member, he said F Jay-Z. So him and Jay-Z has not made peace yet, clearly. So Kanye West went and got with the enemy. Pure survival. And there's no way that you can believe that Kanye West would not expose Jay-Z and expose Beyonce anytime this man is walking around with a Klans member outfit on. Yes, you know Kanye West was a part of the freak offs too. I'm not going to front. But he's Diddy Glover's boo. He feel like Diddy got done wrong and Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't help him out. So now he gets with motherfucking 50 Cent so he can expose Beyonce and Jay-Z. Smash that like. So Jay-Z is still making money off of motherfucking Kanye West. Pure Bible. So Kanye got so many reasons to expose Jay-Z and expose Jay-Z's hairstyle. So Jay-Z is still making money off Kanye West. You know what I mean? And he's scorned. He's supposed to be making money off of Kanye West. So okay, but so why is Kanye so mad then? Why would he get with Jay-Z's ops? You know that 50 Cent is Jay-Z motherfucking op. He the last person that Kanye West that Jay-Z would ever want Kanye West to team up with 50 Cent. Team 50 Cent is taking over the goddamn whole internet. He taking over the movie world, and he's getting Jay-Z and getting Diddy and them out of here. You know what I'm saying? So like that's crazy. So he's still mad about that catalog. Kanye West is still mad about that. He's been saying shit about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Wow. See, so Kanye West feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce is not his family no more. They're fake. They're fake. They didn't show up to his wedding. He needed help getting his kids during survival. And Beyonce and Jay-Z did not help him when he needed them. So this is why he joined forces with 50 Cent. It makes sense. It makes sense. It don't make sense that he's a Black Klans member. You know what I'm saying? And he gave his cousin head. Kanye West had gave his cousin head. So of course he gonna tell on motherfucking Jay-Z.
From me and my fake. Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't help me when I what's happening.
And then put it one in the chat if y'all think Kanye West sacrificed his mom. Put it two in the chat if y'all don't think he sacrificed his mom. Because he keeps saying that they took my blood family away from me. Like as if the Illuminati took him away. Because they asked him, was he Illuminati? And he tried to say he wasn't Illuminati. You know what I mean? I think Kanye West was a part of that shit.
Yeah. And when you say he wasn't invited to these parties, obviously Cat Williams done talked about these parties. People are mentioning.
I don't know if it's a party. I'm saying that metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the parties that everyone is talking about. But you've never got invited to them. So
I don't know. Really... I don't know. I didn't even know what the party. That's how far out of it I am. I don't know. But the people call me a Illuminati too. It's like, call me what? Okay, cool. I'm Illuminati. Whatever it is. It's like, whatever the fuck. I don't care. I really.
See, and he knows that he's Illuminati. Smash that like button if y'all think Kanye West was going to the parties. Because he tried to say that he wasn't Illuminati, that he wasn't going to those parties. Y'all see how he fought tooth and nail throughout Diddy's whole trial. Kanye West was on the phone with Diddy while he was in jail, while Diddy was saying he felt like he was being betrayed. So I think that he's trying to help Diddy and help 50 Cent at the same time. He's trying to help both of them.
Yeah. And when you say he wasn't invited to these parties, obviously Cat Williams done talked about these parties. People are mentioning.
I don't know if it's a party. I'm saying that metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the parties that everyone is talking about. But you've never got invited to them. So
I don't know. Really... I don't know. I didn't even know what the party. That's how far out of it I am. I don't know. But the people call me a Illuminati too. It's like, call me what? Okay, cool. I'm Illuminati. Whatever it is. It's like. Whatever the fuck, I don't care. I really don't give a I really don't give a fuck.
There you have it.
Yeah, see, Kanye don't care. That's the wrong person for Beyonce and Jay-Z to have upset to team up with 50 Cent. He's been trying to expose them for a long time.
And this truth is gonna be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all meat meals, y'all puppies, y'all little boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they're dealing, they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail. Can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, you, man.
But they can't control me.
Do y'all agree with Kanye West? Smash that like button if y'all agree with Kanye West. He said the Illuminati can control all these other people, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all these other people, but they can't control him. He doesn't have an NDA. He can snitch whenever he wants to snitch. A Bible. You know what I'm talking about? He's saying that they control them.
And this truth is gonna be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all meat meals, y'all puppies, y'all little boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they're dealing, they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail. Can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see that?
Why is Kanye so mad at them though? Because he's been saying this stuff for a while. You know what I'm saying? And then Jay-Z and Beyonce, I think on the documentary, they're going to play their ex-bodyguard. You remember when Jay-Z and Beyonce's bodyguard spoke out and was saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce was doing some crazy stuff? 50 Cent's putting this in the documentary.
Oh my gosh, did you see this? So Jay-Z and Beyonce's ex-bodyguard is allegedly spilling all the tea. Now, it's not been confirmed he actually is their bodyguard, but he's saying things like Beyonce's on drugs, like Jay-Z will do anything to step on anyone for success and money. It is not good. Take a look at the video.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them.
Wow. Smash that like button if y'all agree with Jay-Z and Beyonce's bodyguard, ex-bodyguard. He said that Jay-Z and Beyonce would do anything to step on other people for money and power and fame. Smash that like button if y'all agree with this man right here. He literally bodyguarded them. So he knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
Oh my gosh, did you see this? So Jay-Z and Beyonce's ex-bodyguard is allegedly spilling all the tea. Now, it's not been confirmed he actually is their bodyguard, but he's saying things like Beyonce's on drugs, like Jay-Z will do anything to step on anyone for success and money. It is not good. Take a look at the video.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats. But you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are.
Wow. Smash that like button, guys. And I heard, can somebody tell me in the chat, did this man get unalived? I heard that their ex-bodyguard was killed. This is what I heard, that this man right here was unalived after he said this. If that's the case, that is crazy. Happy New Year's, everybody. That he was about to say all of this shit and then got unalived.
How you stepped on many people. Beyonce. How you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, did you see this? So Jay-Z and Beyonce's ex...
Okay, sweetheart. So the bodyguard got killed. That's crazy. And he said that they stepped on Carrie Hilson's whole career. That's crazy.
Bodyguard is allegedly spilling all the tea. Now, it's not been confirmed he actually is their bodyguard, but he's saying things like Beyonce's on drugs, like Jay-Z will do anything to step on anyone for success and money. It is not good. Take a look at the video.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are. How you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career.
Wow, this is crazy. 50 Cent is nothing to play with. 50 This is crazy, guys. And you got to remember, Kanye West is crazy. That man was older than his cousin, making his cousin's wiener disappear. If he was making his cousin's wiener disappear at like 3 years old, you can imagine. Y'all remember that song, Hanging with My Cousin Reading Dirty Magazines. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I gave him sloppy toppy head. Dirty magazines.
Making sure that you all are entertained.
Kanye West making some wild allegations in his newest song.
Gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head.
The rapper.
So y'all got to take this serious, guys. Anytime this man
Claiming-
admits to you and then he come out with the tiger eyes, Pierce the Bible. He came out with the Klans member outfit. He had the cat eyes, and he let you know that I gave my cousin some of the best head that the man ever had before, Pierce the Bible. And I heard that his cousin is in jail. Do you know how many men that heard the song in jail that's now hunting his cousin down, trying to get some motherfucking head? When he the one who said he gave him the head? So now they thinking Kanye West's cousin is giving head. So you know they've been blowing his back out in jail since Kanye West put this out. So if he don't care about his cousin getting his back blown out, why would he care about Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Making sure that you all are entertained.
Kanye West making some wild allegations in his newest song. The rapper claiming to have had an incestual relationship with his cousin until the rapper was 14.
And then he said, I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. Kanye West, stop lying. Pierce the Bible. You were dating Diddy. That's what this whole thing is about. You team up with 50 Cent. You know 50 Cent don't like Diddy, but if you help him take down Jay-Z, he's probably going to take his foot off of Diddy Glover's freak off neck. Pierce the Bible. Smash that like button if y'all think that Kanye West gave Diddy head or Diddy gave Kanye West head. You know what I mean? Like I said, me and my woman was at the courtroom. We was at Diddy's trial. And Kanye West showed up with the motherfucking Michael Myers boots on. You know what I'm talking about? I was surprised he had the white outfit on. I was waiting for him to have the Klans member outfit on. You know what I'm saying? Look at his mouth. Look at his jaws. It looked like he got nuts in his mouth right now. Pure survival. Everybody put nuts in the chat for Kanye West's mouth. Tell me it don't look like a set of nuts right here and a set of nuts right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real, guys. I'm just keeping it real.
Song. The rapper claiming to have had an incestual relationship with his cousin until the rapper was 14.
This is just the beginning right here.
The lyrics tell part of the story, but Ye goes into more detail on X, claiming this cousin he references in the song is now locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady, and has been since he was 17. Kanye says the murder happened a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore.
My cousin is locked up for murder, and I love him. And so he did a bad thing, but I still love him.
Of course you love him. You gave him head, Kanye West. You gave him head. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you right now, Kanye's been crashing out for a long time. Y'all remember when he was trying to expose a bunch of crazy shit on TMZ? And Kanye is probably off his meds right now. You know what I mean? Y'all remember when he had this rant?
It sounds to me you got precisely the reaction you wanted by wearing that hat.
I didn't want a reaction.
You wanted a reaction.
No.
You knew there was going to be a reaction.
I knew there was going to be a reaction, but I'm just living my life day by day, doing what I feel and what the Spirit calls upon me to do.
But it also
you realize
opens
that
up
you
this
influence
dialogue that you're not apologizing, because everybody else, when they make a statement like that, they end up apologizing because they're so worried about what people say on social media.
Well, you know why when I went to visit him the first time,
Right after the election.
Yeah, and I took the tweets down and everything.
Yeah.
Because I was drugged the fuck out, bro. I was drugged out.
He was drugged out. Everybody smash that like button if y'all think that Hollywood drugged him out. Diddy Glover drugged him out. Probably Jay-Z and them drugged him out too. I just listened to Dame Dash yesterday say that he felt like they were trying to drug him out. Kanye West was losing his mind out of nowhere. His mom passed away, you know what I mean, mysteriously. It's a lot of stuff going on in the industry, and 50 Cent never indulged in it. But 50 Cent knows the people that was a part of it. So for him to get Kanye West, oh my God, Kanye West will be on this documentary, guys. Smash that like button if y'all want to hear what Kanye West got to say on this documentary. I know it's gonna be funny as hell. I'm sorry.
Right after the election. Yeah, and I took the tweets
Yeah.
down and everything.
Yeah.
Because I was drugged the fuck out, bro. I was drugged out. I was on opioids. 2 days after I got off of opioids, and I was addicted to opioids, 2 days I got off of opioids, I'm in the hospital, right? I'm taking hey, everyone listen to this, please. 2 days before I was in the hospital, I was on opioids. I was addicted to opioids. I had plastic surgery because I was trying to look good for y'all.
Do you hear how crazy this man is? Look at Becky. Becky looking like, what the fuck? Pills of Bible. Look at Zach. Zach like, what the hell is Kanye West doing? Becky and Zach and motherfucking David is looking like, what the hell? Kanye West just get up out of nowhere and tell my I was changing my face and doing Botox and all this shit, trying to look good for y'all. That's how throw off that man is, guys. Y'all can say Kanye West is off his meds, which I think he is, but I want to hear what he got to say. Smash that like button, guys.
Before I was in the hospital, I was on opioids. I was addicted to opioids. I had plastic surgery because I was trying to look good for y'all. I got liposuction because I didn't want y'all to call me fat like y'all called Rob at the wedding and made him fly home before me and Kim got married. I didn't want y'all to call me fat, so I got liposuction, right? And they gave me opioids, right? And I started taking 2 of them and then driving to work on the opioids, right? Then my boy, and I'd always ask my boy, to hand me of his, we on tour, give me some weed, blah, blah, blah. So he had to go give me the opioids. And there was talks amongst my camp, like jayz popping pills, right? So when he handed this to me, he said, this is used to kill genius, right? So I didn't take it. 2 days later, I'm in the hospital. I was taking 2 pills a day at that time.
Smash that like button if y'all think that they was trying to kill Kanye West. Do y'all think that somebody was trying to kill him and drug him? Because he kept saying he kept ending up in the hospital. He's taking all of these drugs, you know what I'm saying? But he was saying that they was trying to give it to him and trying to get him out of here. Look, everybody's saying, yeah, that they were trying to kill Kanye West. And then he talking about getting liposuction because he was fat. And you can see the back of his neck, pure survival. Look like a whole pack of hot dogs. Look at that. Look like a pack of goddamn summer sausages on the back of his neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get why when these people get all this money and they go into the Illuminati that they end up depressed and going through anxiety and all this shit. Everybody smash that like button for the New Year's. You know what I'm saying? We surviving Kanye West for the New Year's.
We on tour, give me some weed, blah, blah, blah. So he had to go give me the opioids. And there was talks amongst my camp, like jayz popping pills, right? So when he handed this to me, he said, this is used to kill genius, right? So I didn't take it. 2 days later, I'm in the hospital. I was taking 2 pills a day at that time. When I left the hospital, how many pills you think I was given? 7.
Wow.
I went from taking 2 pills to taking 7.
Wow. So who gave Kanye West the 7 pills? Pills of Bible. Who was trying to take him out? Was it the Kardashians? Was the Kardashians? How the fuck you go from taking 2 pills to motherfucking 7 pills of Bible? And you a grown man and you let them do this to you, Kanye? They done got him all strung out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy he teamed up with 50 Cent though. I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? But you gotta look at the mindset we're dealing with. We got 2,500 people in the building, guys. Everybody smash that like button. Double tap that screen. It's free to do. You ain't got to send no motherfucking money. This is real shit right here.
He said, this is used to kill genius, right? So I didn't take it. 2 days later, I'm in the hospital. I was taking 2 pills a day at that time. When I left the hospital, how many pills you think I was given? 7. I went from taking 2 pills to taking 7. So the reason why I dropped those tweets and everything, because I was drugged the fuck out, bro. And I'm not drugged out. These pills that they want me to take 3 of a day,
I take one a week, maybe 2 a week. Y'all had me scared of myself, of my vision. So I took some pills so I wouldn't go to the hospital and prove everyone right.
Wow.
We are drugged out.
He said, we are drugged out. Who is we, guys? Smash that like button if y'all think he's talking about them people in Hollywood, in the industry. He's not saying it's just him. He said we are drugged out. Pure survival. Look at Britney motherfucking Spears. Britney Spears was so drugged out, she went bald. And she wasn't even allowed to touch her own money. Pure survival. What do they be doing to people in Hollywood? This is crazy, the motherfucker. You mean to tell me I waited all this time to make all this money and I get so drugged the fuck out I can't even handle and count the motherfucker? And I just go bald? Britney Spears was bald headed. She was laid out in the motherfucking gurney. I was like, God damn, what they do to Britney? You know what I'm saying? But it's be a bunch of them in Hollywood. And I think Kanye West was trying to say it. That's why they was trying to unalive him.
Pills that they want me to take 3 of a day, I take 1 a week, maybe 2 a week. Y'all had me scared of myself, of my vision. So I took some pills so I wouldn't go to the hospital and prove everyone right. We are drugged out. We are following other people's opinions. We are controlled by the media. And today it all changes. You got Tupac and Lennon in that hallway. Today it all changes. We need to think how to think free. We need to be free thinkers. Then we need to learn how to feel free. People say feel free, but we don't even know how to feel free or think free. Say what you feel. Positive and negative. I just got off the phone with J. Cole. He said, how do you feel when they said the Crips is gonna kill you? I said, man, that was the headline. But when they said they wanted to beat me up, I said, that's great. They're my brothers. They love me.
Oh, you can tell that man was drugged out of his mind. So the Crips wanted to beat him up. The Bloods ain't want to beat up Kanye West, but the Crips wanted to beat him up. Pure survival. And all that motherfucker could say was, those are my brothers. They love me. No, Kanye, they was trying to take your motherfucking head off. Pure survival. This is crazy, guys. They just drugged this boy out. And do y'all see that one boy that was a Nickelodeon star? He's like walking around like homeless and shit. And I've been seeing him on TikTok, crazy. Prayers for that young boy. You know what I'm saying? But he was a superstar. And look at him right now. It's crazy what they be doing to people. You saw it? He's all over TikTok, man. Like, and Hollywood is crazy.
That was the headline. But when they said they wanted to beat me up, I said, that's great. They're my brothers. They love me. They don't want nothing to happen to you. They just want to beat some sense into me. I love Daz. I love the Crips. I love the Bloods. I love everyone. How many people are feeling, how many people felt something that I said today? Raise a hand if you felt something that I said today.
Look, everybody felt what Kanye West said, even Candace Owens. Pure survival. Look at Candace Owens. I didn't even know Candace was right there. She's always around when some shit's going on. This is Charlie Kirk's alleged mistress, motherfucking Candace Owens. I did not know she was right there for the crash out. Pure survival. This is crazy. Smash that like button. I don't know if Candace was placed there. Man, Hollywood is crazy.
Do you feel that I'm feeling, do you feel that I'm being free and I'm thinking free?
Yes.
I actually don't think you're thinking anything.
Shout out to Cowboy Baby, just became a member to the Pure Survival channel. If you want to become a member, be like Cowboy and just go ahead on and join during survival.
I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought. And the reason why I feel like that, because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. And while you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives.
We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice.
Whoa! Shout out to this boy right here. If y'all remember, he used to work for TMZ, but he left TMZ during survival. He's going at Kanye because Kanye, you said that slavery was a motherfucking choice. Survival. Who's going to choose to get their ass kicked? Kanye? You was saying some wild shit right there. Slavery is a choice. So I'm going to choose. I want somebody to come and just whoop me, beat me with a stitcher cord, barbecue roast me like they did to people back in slavery days. So I love how he cussed Kanye West out right here. Pills of Bible. Smash that like button, everybody in the building. 2,700 people. Everybody get them likes up. He got with Kanye West's ass right here.
You are making music and being an artist and living a life that you've earned by being a genius. The rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Every day we have to walk into that truth while you choose to say things that, to be honest with you, dog, are nonsensical. You want to think freely? That's fine. I'll combat your free thought with my free thought because mine is grounded in a reality that I have been given and a reality that I'm going to change, but I'm not going to do it by pretending that the enemies are on the same team as me. And frankly, I'm disappointed.
Wow. He said, I'm not going to pretend that the enemy is on the same team as me. So he's pretty much saying, Kanye West, you know damn well you are friends with the enemy. You are friends with the Illuminati. You are in love with Diddy, Kanye, Pills of Bible. So you trying to make this whole point that you making right here, sir. But you know damn well that you be down with them people. And then saying slavery is a choice, all that crazy shit. I'm a Nazi. I'm a Klans member person. So if you're going to talk about Jay-Z on this documentary, Kanye West, Pills of Bible, you need to call your own self out, Kanye. Smash that like button, guys. We got over 3,000 people watching right now.
People was a choice. Every day we have to walk into that truth while you choose to say things that, to be honest with you, dog, are nonsensical. You want to think freely? That's fine. I'll combat your free thought with my free thought because mine is grounded in a reality that I have been given and a reality that I'm going to change, but I'm not going to do it by pretending that the enemies are on the same team as me. And frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real. That's the
Whoa, he called Kanye West not real to his face. Pills of Bible. Smash that like button if y'all agree with this brother. He handed Kanye West his motherfucking ass. He literally handed him his ass, his own ass. That's crazy. He's like, yo, you're not even real. You're not the same dude as you was when you first came out. Pills of Bible. You went to the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? And they turned you out like they turned out Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner turned into Caitlyn Jenner. Kris Jenner said, fuck it, I want me a black boyfriend. Kris Jenner got a boyfriend, little dark-skinned little motherfucker. He said, look, all my stepdaughters, my wife, she got a black boyfriend. I'm going to go get one too. Hey, Kanye, I'm sorry. He cussed your ass out right here.
Appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real. That's the way I feel. Stand on all the coffee tables you want to stand on. Whoa. Say whatever you want to say, but don't throw a stone, then hide your hand like the rest of us are just going to swallow it. Yay, be yay. I'm off it forever. Do you. But remember, the life that I live is as a real person, an actual person.
Now the thing is, whoa, they're clapping and everything. He bust Kanye West's ass, blown his back out with just a conversation. Smash that like button, everybody, if y'all agree with what that man just said to Kanye West. I'm sorry. He's pretty much saying, nigga, you just as Illuminati as the rest of them. So straight up.
Stand on. Say whatever you want to say, but don't throw a stone, then hide your hand like the rest of us are just gonna swallow it. Yay, be yay. I'm off it forever. Do you? But remember, the life that I live is as a real person, an actual person.
Now the thing is, he said something. He said, grounded in reality. This reality has been forced upon us. It is a choice. Just like when I said slavery is a choice. The reality, we can make our own reality. We can talk about history, but not too long. We need to talk about our now, because we can fix and start loving each other now. When I say we have no enemies, we don't have enemies. Black people have a tendency to focus and march when a white person kills a black person or wears a hat. But when it's 700 kids being killed in Chicago, it's okay. It's okay for blacks.
Do y'all hear this? Smash that like button, guys. They getting it in. They going back and forth. We got 3,000 people. Listen, guys. I'm going to sit here and wait for 900 people to smash that like button. I don't care if everybody come out the building. Everybody double tap that screen. It's too many people in here watching. I'm bringing y'all the juice. I'm bringing y'all the motherfucking heat. Kanye West done teamed up with 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? They're doing a Jay-Z documentary. Okay, and I'm showing y'all, imagine what Kanye West is going to do in that documentary. I'm glad they calling Kanye West out, because Kanye need to talk about him too. You was visiting Diddy all of this time, sir. You were fighting and rumbling in the Bronx for motherfucking Diddy Glover. What did you do, Kanye? I hope 50 Cent call you out as well. You know what I mean? Because all of those crazy, bizarre things that Kanye West done said over the years, Personal Bible, I know he knows stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he was a part of this shit too. Regardless of how clever he trying to sound right now. Let's get them lights up, guys.
And kills a black person or wears a hat. But when it's 700 kids being killed in Chicago, it's okay. It's okay for blacks to kill blacks. But if it's a white thing...
I don't think anybody's saying that's okay.
There's been more focus and more marches.
That is a lie.
About
don't
whites
believe that.
killing blacks than kids in Chicago killing each other.
That's a lie. There are black people working.
There are no marches.
90% of black people being killed are killed by other blacks.
No, that's a fact.
The black homicide rate is a fact.
That is a fact.
Black on black crime is a fact.
But there are black people.
Okay, wait a second. Now this is a problem. We have to. You're too far.
You see how he trying to switch it up? Kanye West trying to like, yo, this is crazy, guys. Smash that like button, and I think this is why he left TMZ. You know what I mean? Because now he tried to turn it into a black and white thing so he can get white America to be on his side. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even about a black and white thing. Kanye West turned it into that. You know what I mean? Talking about black on black crime, but it's white on white crime too. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter the race. It's about the person who did the shit. I judge people off of people, not off of their color or their skin. Because everybody, you got every race doing some fucked up shit. Smash that like button if y'all agree with that.
No, that's a fact.
The black homicide rate is a fact.
That is a fact.
Black on black crime is a fact.
But there are black people.
Okay, wait a second. Now this is a problem. We have to. You're too far. You have to be closer to me.
I'm here right now. There are black people working every single day.
Don't scream because it will make us look crazy.
I don't care how we looking for this. You're talking some bullshit.
No, when you scream,
this is what I'm saying.
when you scream and you don't talk, it doesn't look.
Right.
Let me just say something.
Let me impart this upon you.
Okay, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about, because these are two different versions of somebody else's truth. This is two different versions of somebody else's truth. So he gets up and he's talking slavery, right? Okay, I'm not enslaved, so that it's like I don't mean to.
And then I didn't even know Candace Owens jumped in the motherfucking conversation. This shit looked like it was planned like a motherfucker. But Kanye West didn't know that man was going to stand up to him. Let's see what Candace got to say. Because you know this is Charlie Kirk, rest in peace to him. But she was the one saying that, she said that the government, allegedly the government unalived Charlie Kirk. Smash that like button if y'all agree with Candace Owens. Didn't she say that she believed Charlie Kirk was killed by his own people? Candace Owens said that. You know what I'm saying? I could have sworn that's what she said.
talking about because these are two different versions of somebody else's truth. This is two different versions of somebody else's truth. So he gets up and he's talking slavery, right? Okay, I'm not enslaved, so that it's like I don't mean to insult his reality.
No, Kanye, come on over.
I don't mean.
I just want to give him a hug.
right, like I don't mean to.
No, I think he might want to fight me, but I want to give him a hug.
Okay,
Kanye,
but
let's finish the conversation and then we'll conversation.
What Kanye just
I love you, and I want to give you a hug. I feel like you want to fight me right now, but I love you.
I don't fight with my fists, man. I've been through that. This is what I'm saying.
So if I come over there, you're not gonna fight me?
No, I'm not gonna.
Look, Kanye West think that the man is about to knock his head off. Pure survival. He talking about he want to hug him. I don't want no hug, Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? You might got some baby oil on your skin, and I might give you a hug, and I fuck around and end up horny and wake up bunk ass naked with you and Diddy hovering over me. That man is fighting you with his mouth, with his mind, Kanye. Get them likes up, guys.
You and I want to give you a hug. I feel like you want to fight me right now, but I love you.
I don't fight with my fists, man. I've been through that. This is what I'm saying.
So if I come over there, you're not gonna fight me?
No, I'm not gonna hit Kanye West and TMZ.
He said, I'm not going to hit Kanye West on TMZ. He not denying that I won't knock you out on the street, but I'm not going to hit you while we on TMZ. We got 2,800 people in the building, guys. Come on, let's go. We need 400 more likes. Shout out to all of y'all in the building. Happy New Year's. This is how we bringing the New Year's in. Epic, guys. 50 Cent is taking over 2026. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of celebrities that was a part of shit is throwing each other under the bus. They're throwing each other under the bus. Kanye West feel like Jay-Z still making money off of him and he not making money. Why not join 50 Cent? Shout out to Miss Pamela Glingo coming in the New Year's hitting that super chat. Pure survival, Miss Pamela Glingo. Thank you so much for the super chat. We in the building, guys.
I'm saying.
So if I come over there, you're not gonna fight me?
No, I'm not gonna hit Kanye West and TMZ. Bro, you gotta be responsible, man.
Bro, I'm sorry I hurt you.
You gotta be responsible, dog.
I'm sorry I hurt you, bro.
Your voice is too big.
I'm sorry I hurt you, bro. I love you, bro. I'm sorry I hurt you with my words, bro. I love you, bro. Bro, I didn't mean to say things that hurt you. I didn't mean to wear the hat out the blue and shock so many people and not give them a way out of the pain. I understand that gave him pain, that made him see pain. But guess what? When I went into the hospital, we're now in the hospital.
See, and it wasn't just about the MAGA hat. Y'all remember Kanye West keep bringing up the MAGA hat. Y'all remember when he came out with the Make the America Great Again MAGA hat, Pure Survival? It wasn't that. It was the other things that Kanye West was saying. Like he said, he's a hard-working black man. Don't try to make it like all black people is all of this and all of that. And then you talk about slavery as a choice. Like nobody in this country, whether you black, white, green, purple, would want to be beat with a whip, locked in a chain, and da-da-da-da. So now if Kanye West meant slavery was a choice as far as the industry, like people being a slave to the people in the industry, he should have said it that way. You know what I'm saying? There was literally people hung, got lives taken, families ripped apart, raped, all of these things. You know what I'm saying? So that meant a lot to him for him to say that. And then he's like, you got a big voice. So Kanye was losing it at this time.
Shock so many people and not give him a way out of the pain. I understand that gave him pain, that made him see pain. But guess what? When I went into the hospital, we're now in the hospital. TMZ is the hospital to fix the world. Obama was our opioids. It made us feel like everything was good.
That's not true, bro.
Yeah.
That's not true. Listen, first of all, calmly.
What's your name, though?
I'm Van.
I'm sorry for disappointing you, Van.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Calmly.
Yeah.
What you said up there a second ago, the statistic on black on black violence is true. What they don't tell you is there are people dedicating their lives to working throughout the problems of black people. There are black people every day, boots on the ground. They're all over the place that are working towards this. Like every single day, people are trying to fix this problem.
Wow, do y'all agree with this brother? I agree with him. He said, Kanye, yes, black on black crime is a fact. It happens. It's going on. But it doesn't dispute that there's other black people that's not about that life. That's trying to do things to try to help prevent that from happening. But you can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? Just like look at the one dude. The one dude, he had a rich family that killed his parents. What if I'm not gonna say, look, all white kids kill their parents, but it's more of them that kill their motherfucking parents than niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going off of the individual. That boy that killed his parents recently, I forget, he was like a director, movie director, him and his wife. They took care of that boy. They did everything. They put him in rehab, tried to help him. I thought that was terrible that he killed his motherfucking parents. Did everything they could. He was 100 and something years old. Just couldn't grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? And wanted them to enable him all his life. And they couldn't do it no more. And look what he did. He went and killed his parents. So, you know what I mean? This is all a problem across the world. But it's not just one genre of people that you should point your finger at. Yes, Rob Reiner. Rest in peace to him.
People every day, boots on the ground, they're all over the place that are working towards this. Like every single day, people are trying to fix this problem. The narrative that black people don't care about black lives until a white person takes them is false. That is not true. But the problem is, the people that are doing this work in communities every day, guys all over the place, they don't get the type of reverence, they don't get the type of shine, they don't get the type of light spotted on them, the spotlight, should I say, that other people do. Those people are the ones that need to be empowered. The people that can help Chicago, that can help South Baton Rouge, that can help those places, that are working there every day. They doing it and they dedicating their lives to it. But they don't get big up by rappers. They don't get invited to things. They do it for nothing because
wow, see, he breaking that shit down to Kanye. He's saying, look, there are people that's helping, trying to prevent these things but they're not mentioned. They don't talk about them people. They don't got no loud voices or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Community activists in the neighborhood trying to stop crime, but you can't stop these little young motherfuckers. They are savages, pure Bible. If I see them walking and they got the Pooh Shiesty mask on, I'm sorry. You could be a good kid, but I see that mask, I'm walking on the other side of the street. Pure Bible. I don't trust the Pooh Shiesty mask. I'm like, I don't know who's under that mask, but I think it's a gangster motherfucker under that mask. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that I'm scared too? You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker look like a ninja gangster walking down the street. Absolutely not. Guys, we need 300 more likes. Let's smash that like button. I know y'all looking. Y'all having a great time. It's a New Year's. We got a good vibration coming in. You know what I'm talking about? Come on. Feel the vibration. It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. Yeah, I'm talking about? Yes, feel the vibration, guys. Let's get them likes up. It's a new motherfucking year. We need 1,000 likes in the building. You know what I mean? Kanye West got checked right here. I'm not gonna lie. He told him the truth.
they don't get the type of light spotted on them, the spotlight, should I say, that other people do. Those people are the ones that need to be empowered. The people that can help Chicago, that can help South Baton Rouge, that can help those places, that are working there every day. They doing it and they dedicating their lives to it. But they don't get big up by rappers. They don't get invited to things. They do it for nothing because they have to. So what I'm trying to say is, while we have all of these conversations about stuff that gets covered on the news, who's going to talk about what doesn't get covered on the news? Like, to me, for a lot of years, the dude that inspired me to be more than what I was in Baton Rouge, that was you. Ask everybody in this room for years. Ask everybody in here how many times we've had a Kanye West story and I've stood there, the only person to defend Kanye West because of what you meant to me. And then after that, you slap me in my fucking face by getting next to people who mean me harm and who are not.
Wow. So Kanye West didn't even know this man was a fan of Kanye West during Survival. He's defended Kanye West. But how much more can you defend a man that's talking about Hitler is God and da-da-da-da-da? You know what I'm saying? So he didn't even know that. That's why look how humble and quiet his ass is. And that motherfucker's tall as hell. Pistol Bobby, look how little Kanye West is to him. Kanye West real calm while he in front of him. That medication got that motherfucker calm. He's like, I ain't gonna say nothing stupid.
Person to defend Kanye West because of what you meant to me, and then after that, you slap me in my fucking face by getting next to people who mean me harm and who don't even care about being honest about the fact that they mean me harm.
I think that we have to get next to everyone. We don't like Trump. We have to talk to them. We have to talk because Trump is a human being also, and he's in a very powerful position, and he's doing a lot of things to actually help business owners be able to go past all these fake laws and rules and things. I mean, Candace can give you the facts better than that, but we need to speak to people. Einstein says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So we keep on saying, I hate you.
Do y'all agree with Kanye West about Trump? Smash that like button if y'all disagree. You know what I mean? That was man, look, Kanye's been going on rants for the longest. And I think that he's trying to help Diddy, you know what I'm saying, by teaming up with 50 Cent. If you listen to what Diddy and Kanye West conversation sound like, it sound like Diddy feel like Jay-Z betrayed him. Please snitch on him. Please snitch on Jay-Z. Listen to Kanye and Diddy phone jail call.
So you be careful.
Yeah.
We can't do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? I need you out there, you feel me?
Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, have some fucking fun.
He's saying to Diddy, yes, sir. Why is you calling Diddy sir? If you're not down with whatever, Diddy's telling Kanye West, I need you out there. And Kanye's like, yes, sir. So you know he gonna snitch on Jay-Z. He's like, yes, sir, Diddy Glover. Smash that like button.
You know what I'm saying? It's wicked, wicked, wicked. So you be careful.
Yeah.
We can't do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? I need you out there, you feel me?
Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, have some fucking fun.
Yeah.
Having no fun and then get behind the mic, have some fun, chop up them samples, get back on your hit band,
Yeah.
have some fun, get back to smiling.
Yeah.
These other motherfuckers, they're wasting your time, B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Wasting
understand.
your motherfucking time, you know what I'm saying? So put that love in your heart, man, and enjoy yourself, man. When I get out there, man, I'm gonna see you tear down the stadiums. I need to see you back on that stage. And you're actually rapping and performing and everything. I be dreaming of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time. It's time for me to just grab the mic and get back on. It's like I love music again. It was a time when it's just like everything was so frustrating. I can't explain it, but yeah.
Jump into your bag, man. Jump into your bag. We're gonna have years and decades to fight these motherfuckers. Right now, enjoy your life. It's just coming from me, from God to you.
Right.
Enjoy your life, fall back in love like when you was making the beats in the shop, and coming up to Daddy's house and motherfucking rock studio and just get chopped the shit up during that SC 1200 out next to the MPC. And then fucking have a good time and say the world and all the bullshit, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So I love you, man. I appreciate you. And thanks again. You know, I'm gonna see you soon, man.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look, Diddy's like, I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. I'ma see you soon. Kanye West just keeps saying, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Smash that like button if y'all believe that Diddy got something on Kanye West. This is why he was sitting there, yes, sir, and da-da-da. Because he was afraid that Diddy was going to snitch on him at this time. That's what I believe.
That's how it's gonna be. You're gonna definitely beat this shit. Yeah. And that's it.
That's all, baby. But I'm gonna make sure I call you back or something. It'd be good to hear your voice again.
Yeah.
Like 59 more days before trial, so I'll just be touching in to tap into your energy or something.
Yeah.
Play me some shit over the phone, give me some fucking life. This is fucking sad. I broke daddy in jail. This is fucking sad as a motherfucker.
It's insane.
The devil is a liar. Word up, big.
coming out though.
Yeah, man. But I love you once again, man. I'm gonna let y'all go and get back to some fun, man. I don't want to bring your vibration down.
Never.
So keep it in a high frequency, man. You keep doing everything you're doing, man. You got that freedom. And when I get out and I get that freedom,
Right.
I'm not caring about nothing but motherfucking being happy. And I want you to feel that.
Yeah.
I want y'all to have that for yourselves, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Doing this taking care of my kids, man. And ain't nobody reach out to them. Ain't nobody call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? That meant so much.
You heard Diddy say that? Ain't nobody call, ain't nobody reach out, ain't nobody do da 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 da. So you don't think that he's gonna want to get revenge on Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle? Diddy be saying one thing, then talking shit behind them, behind their back. Yeah, that's how they all do. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Kanye West was snapping out on Diddy. Do y'all remember the time when Kanye West was snapping out on Diddy at the time? Talking about they was right here.
Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who, cause you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talk is cause you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, cause part of the deal for you to be able to do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you gonna go pull my coat car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about you shut.
See, and this is when he felt like Diddy was about to tell on him that he was going to pull his coattail. It was all about who was going to snitch and who was going to go down. And I feel like they all guilty, but Diddy was just the fall guy. That's why they all got away from him. Only one stayed close was this man. You know what I'm saying? Because of whatever ties that Kanye West has. Because Kanye was connected. You know what I'm saying? His wife, she was one of the freak off mermaids too, getting urinated in her eyes. Yes.
Fuck up about Michael. I'm Michael now. Every Michael you can think of, but mostly Godfather Michael now. No. Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who, cause you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talk is cause you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, cause part of the deal for you to be able to do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you gonna go pull my coat car. So
Exactly. And 50 Cent knows about all of y'all coke cards, sir. 50 Cent knows all about y'all coke cards. You know what I'm saying? And Gene Deal, shout out to Diddy's ex-bodyguard. Gene Deal and Gene Deal's kneecaps, Gene Deal's clip-on kneecaps said that Kanye West's wife and them was in the freak off. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. Listen to Gene Deal's kneecaps, Diddy's ex-bodyguard.
Week 5, man, and Diddy trial, got to talk about it, man. Kanye, I heard he was up there.
Well, you know, it was shocking to everybody, but you know, Kanye's name was mentioned the day before that when the witness, Jane, was telling a story in which Puff had, I think he had attacked her at one time. He got mad and got upset with her. I think he may have put her in a chokehold or something when he found out that she went to one of the freak-offs, but they said that it was a rapper who was married, and everybody, all the information that came out, it was pointing to Kanye West.
Wow. Smash that like button if y'all agree with Gene Deal and agree with Gene Deal's kneecaps. Diddy's ex-bodyguard is saying that Kanye West was the rapper and his wife that was in the freak-offs. You know what I'm talking about? I believe it fully. Look at Gene Deal's face, Pastor Bible. He's not going to express himself like that to where it looked like he's taking a doo-doo. It look like he's taking one of them doodle, a constipated doodle too. You know the doodle when you holding on to shit, pills of Bible, you holding on to the rails, you like, oh my God, you sweating, you trying to get the doodle out. That's the constipation doodle face. So I believe what Gene Deal is saying and what his constipated doodle face is saying right now.
Rapper who was married, and everybody, all the information that came out, it was pointing to Kanye West. And then it so happened the next day he comes up there. This is the same guy that got on, and I don't want to blow nobody else's platforms, or got on Drink Champs about a year or so ago before Diddy was arrested, talking about Diddy was a fed. You understand? F Diddy and all this other stuff like that. And then he talked all kind of crazy shit about Diddy. And that's how these dudes in this industry do, man.
You see that? That's how them dudes do in the industry. Kanye West had all these terrible things to say about Diddy Glover, but then he ran up there to the trial trying to defend Diddy Glover. You see what I'm saying? Because he knew that he was a part of that shit. So him getting with 50 Cent now, to me, I don't feel like it's to do something towards Diddy. Diddy already in trouble. I feel like he wants Jay-Z to pay. He already said it. That Jay-Z burnt him, making money off of him, all types of shit. Him and Beyonce didn't help him with his kids. Kanye is scorned. You don't. The last thing you want is a scorned black Klans member. Pure survival. You ever had a scorned black Klans member mad at you? A scorned black Klans member.
Or nobody else's platforms, or got on Drink Champs about a year or so ago before Diddy was arrested, talking about Diddy was a fed. You understand? F Diddy and all this other stuff like that. And then he talked all kind of crazy shit about Diddy. And that's how these dudes in this industry do, man. They ain't got no loyalty to themselves, bro. So by him going on it, and now they say him and Diddy made amends and stuff like that. Remember I think he did a t-shirt, a shirt or something that say free Puff and all this other stuff. So Kanye is on he's looking for the attention, and for him to be mentioned in the trial, and they didn't let it go through because the reason they didn't let it go through is because they said it wasn't pertinent to the charges that Puff was facing. So what happened, Jane went to Vegas, and she was invited by allegedly Kanye West and his wife.
Y'all see that? Now Kanye West invited Jane Ho to a freak off, him and his wife. Listen, guys, we need 200 more likes. Can y'all double tap that screen, smash that like button? I really appreciate it. It's New Year's. You know what I mean? Y'all got to come in with a whole different spirit. You can't be the same motherfucker you was yesterday. It's a goddamn new year. You know what I mean? Because if you come in with the same energy you had last year, you're going to end up with the same results. Now, if you had a good, super good year, then be the same motherfucker. You know what I mean? But if you want a different result, we got to do something different.
Jane went to Vegas, and she was invited by allegedly Kanye West and his wife and everything like that. And they went to plays, they went to show, they went out to eat and everything. And then later on that night, they went to a hotel room. Whereas there's some other couples in there too, and some other people. And there wasn't a freak off, but it was one of the guys who does the freak off with her there. And they were all sitting around watching and drinking while this guy was having sex with another sex worker or whatever like that. And while all of them just watching him have sex and stuff.
What kind of shit is that? So Kanye West and his wife, hold on. So Kanye's sitting there watching his wife get her cheeks clapped by a male sex worker? Pure survival? Is that what I just heard? Did Diddy's ex-bodyguard Gene Deal and Gene Deal's clip on kneecaps just say that Kanye West is sitting there watching his wife get her back blown out? Watch it like that's the same thing that Diddy was doing. Because they were more into each other. They liked it to watch their girls get their cheeks clapped, but they loved on each other. Like Orlando Brown said, he loved me when he loved me. And I know it's them.
Watching and drinking while this guy was having sex with another sex worker or whatever like that. And while all them just watching him have sex and stuff. I guess it's some rich people industry that they do. But they were just sitting around watching this dude have a live porn section right there in front of them. You know
What the hell is this? These are grown, rich, sick adults. Pills of Bible. Can you just imagine you just sitting there with your mate, y'all eating dinner and shit, and somebody over there just clapping cheeks? Just clapping cheeks. Like you just smell funk. It smell like fish in the air. We try to eat our food. It's smelling like fish, and all you hear is cheeks just clapping. Cheeks clapping. Baby oil stains everywhere. Doodle smell in the air. And yo, them people in Hollywood is sick. Oh, it smell like fish in here. We got to get the hell out of here. Everybody, come on, baby, let's get out of here. How did we end up in this motherfucker? Them people is crazy, guys. Like, that's some very ritualistic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see if you're a teenager and stuff like that, and you're young, and y'all just young, and y'all learning life. These are adults just sitting there watching two people have sex with fish in the air. This is crazy. Smash that like button, guys. We only need 100 more likes, guys.
And while all them just watching him have sex and stuff. I guess it's some rich people industry that they do. But they were just sitting around watching this dude have a live porn section right there in front of them. You know what I'm saying? So she started talking about that incident in court. And that's how Kanye West's name came up. And which they didn't say his name, but they said his name because it was an objection done. You know how they do objection, overrule, all this other stuff like that. So they said it was a rapper who's married. They gave a description of it, and it pointed straight to Kanye. And then it so happened the next day he goes up in the courtroom.
So that's why Kanye West came to the trial, if anybody wanted to know. Because somebody came forward and mentioned, look, Kanye West was literally let his wife get her back blown out. A whole bunch of adults, we all sitting around watching. I still got the fish smell on my clothes, the fish funk residue still on my clothes. I could bring it to the courtroom, Your Honor. You can smell these clothes. I'm telling you, it was Kanye West's wife, Regina, being blown out. You know what I'm saying? That's why he hauled the ass down there thinking Diddy was going to tell on him.
Diddy and them son. That's just crazy, bro. It seemed like that to me.
Gene Deal know everything, guy. Diddy ex bodyguard. Gene Deal know everything, but ain't see nothing, but saw everything. Prayers of Bible. Shout out to motherfucker Gene Deal. Because Gene Deal is going to be on 50 Cent Jay-Z documentary. That's going to be hard. I ain't going to front. Gene Deal is going to call everybody out.
If Kanye West is paying sex workers to have sex in front of him and his friends, ain't that sex trafficking? But it was done in Vegas. I think it may be legal in Vegas, though.
That's crazy. Is that legal in Vegas? It probably is, because prostitution in Vegas, like, it's just like a normal thing. Pure Bible. You literally, and them prostitutes are aggressive. You have to talk about? Me and my baby was at the Vegas, and you know what I mean? She was up in the room, like, going live, and I told her a sex worker tried to attack me. Bible. I'm sitting there gambling. This sex worker, she looked at me. She was like, come here, come here. She was like, you, come here right now. I'm like, bitch, what you mean? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about aggressive. She was stomping and everything. Like, don't you see this pussy over here? Come here. I'm talking about you right there. I got the fuck up out there. I said, what the fuck? These are some aggressive prostitutes. Ain't you supposed to You supposed to be the one to come confront the sex worker. Parents like, wow, excuse me, you got some pussy over here for sale. Come on, I got $32. I only got $32. No, the sex workers are confronting you. They coming to you. You know what I mean? That's how you know. Like, it's like, bitch, you think I'm just gonna go ahead and just take them herpes. Hey, all right, come on, bring them herpes over here. Come on. It's all good. You only have an outbreak every 6 months. Come on, bring them herpes over here. I got some vial tracks. That is just crazy. So Kanye West allegedly was paying these people, sex workers, to smash his girl. That's the same thing Diddy Glover was doing. Smash that like button. Shout out to everybody in the building, guys. We almost got 1,000 likes. Let's go. Let's go.
Ain't that sex trafficking?
Hold up.
A rapper who's married, they gave a description of it and it pointed straight to Kanye. And then it so happened the next day he goes up in the courtroom with Diddy and them sons. That's just crazy, bro. It seemed like that, to me, if Kanye West is paying sex workers to have sex in front of him and his friends, ain't that sex trafficking? But it was done in Vegas. I think it may be legal in Vegas, though. I think that's legal in Vegas. Don't quote me on it, bro. But Kanye West, he would be facing sex trafficking charges if it was anywhere else. But in Vegas, I don't think it's, I think it's legal in Vegas, bro. So he may not have an issue, he may not have a problem. But does he have a license to do it? That's another thing. So if the federal government wants you, they'll figure out some kind of way to get you. But it was just so funny that how was his name or his likeness or whatever was mentioned one day, and then the next day he's up in court.
Exactly. Next day, Kanye West hauled ass down there, hoping Diddy wouldn't tell on him. So the person that got the problem right now is Jay-Z, because even Kanye West was talking about Jay-Z's kids, saying that he calling his kids special needs and all of that stuff. He was saying that early in the year. So imagine, he want to get with 50 Cent and look and end Jay-Z whole existence for 2026. And that's a shame. I ain't like that he was talking about Jay-Z's kids, though. Like, I don't feel like you should bring nobody's kids in it, like, especially when they're babies, like baby. Now, if they're grown adults, I don't give a fuck. But it's babies, that's a shame.
Reporting live from
But he
Clubhouse
was.
in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm John Appa. According to Page 6, Jay-Z and Beyonce are now considering taking legal action against Kanye West and his most recent social media rants about their youngest children, claiming they were suffering from mental disorders. He
said that the kids were suffering from mental disorders. This is what Kanye West said about Jay-Z and these babies. You know what I'm saying? That they were suffering from mental disorders. If anything, being in Hollywood, the things that they're probably growing up around and seeing, that will make you crazy to me. But it's fucked up that Kanye was so close with them and he just brought the little babies in there. I thought that was wrong. And they was talking about suing them. I wonder, is Jay-Z and them going to sue Kanye West now for doing this documentary with 50 Cent?
News, I'm John Appa. According to Page 6, Jay-Z and Beyonce are now considering taking legal action against Kanye West and his most recent social media rants about their youngest children, claiming they were suffering from mental disorders. A source for the platform would report Jay-Z and Beyonce are aware of the posts Kanye has since deleted and are discussing how they want to handle this situation, whether that be privately or in a legal matter. In addition, the same source also shared that the couple has no plans on publicly addressing Kanye's ex-post about their children. Now, if you haven't been following the story, in an attempt to garner more attention, most likely for his upcoming studio album, West has fired off what he thinks are the most controversial and upsetting messages. In one, he would question the Carter's youngest children, 7-year-old twins, Rumi and Sir, even using the derogatory word retarded at one point.
Wow. Smash that like button if y'all think that Kanye West is wrong for calling Jay-Z's kids the retarded word. Like, if y'all think that he's wrong for saying that, he literally said that they were retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's one thing to be mad at Jay-Z and one thing to be mad at Beyonce and go at them. But the little ass babies that's defenseless, that can't even come back, you know what I mean? Or like that was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm surprised that they let it go then. They should have stopped him then. Cause now he got with 50 Cent. You know, 50 don't give a damn. I mean, I'm not talking about the kids part, but he want Kanye West to say what he know about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
In one, he would question the Carter's youngest children, 7-year-old twins, Rumi and Sir, even using the derogatory word retarded at one point. Shortly after tweeting, West would delete the post, only to reshare it the very next morning. West would explain he originally didn't take the post down in order to be a good person. He wrote, "I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled." West's next few messages after were about Jay-Z and how he might kill West after what he said about his family. Now,
Wow. See, and Kanye West said that Jay-Z may kill him after what he said and what he may say. And look at this, guys. Look at the happy family right here. Jay-Z, motherfucking Beyonce, Diddy Glover, Kanye West. Look at all of these connections right here. But Jay-Z, you weren't friends with Diddy Glover. And we got everything. Look at, ain't that Cassie? Everybody, is that Cassie Ventura with the incredible Hawk green hair? Smash that like button if that's Cassie Ventura. Because I don't know if that's Cassie Ventura. I know that's motherfucker Kimberly Survival. Kimberly on her way to go make another sex tape. But that looked like goddamn Cassie Ventura. Is that Cassie, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Look, this is when everybody was all good. Everybody was freaking off. Look at Alicia Keys, motherfucking Swiss Beats. This was a whole family dinner freak off session. And then they all had abandoned Diddy Glover. And this is something that 50 Cent know and knew for a long time strongly. Jay-Z, it's looking as though he's coming for you now. And he got the one person that hates you and he hates Beyonce with a passion. You know what I mean? So I feel like Kanye West coming in here, it's going to be explosive. Y'all ain't hear when Kanye West said it looked like Little Boosie, he looked like he smelled like he stink? When he did that one rant, imagine Kanye do one of these rants on this new docu-series. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, we need 50 more likes. Everybody double tap that screen. 50 people. Hit that like button. We almost at the 1,000 mark. Shout out to all of y'all. 50 people. Double tap that thing. Kanye West right here, man. I think him and 50 Cent, this is going to be epic.
I can use gay privilege now. You think I'm gay? Okay. Yeah, you know how powerful gay people are? Now it's like, Kim Kardashian, you telling me you didn't think she was corny 10 years ago? Twigs, you ain't think Kim was corny 10 years ago. And I was God and still am. Right? So, anybody in the music industry, if y'all go to Kim to get whatever industry, to get rights to my kids, to work with y'all in any way, I'm gonna use everything in my power and flesh to do every version of Yeah you ever seen like this. Let this be a lesson for everybody. Twigs, you gotta apologize and don't play with my kids. Put my daughter in that dark as there. I will make it my sole purpose to destroy you.
And not just Kim, like, I think Kanye West is going to be talking about everybody on this documentary. You see, he disrespecting his baby mom, Kim Kardashian, Pure Survival. He said that Kim Kardashian was trafficking his daughter. Imagine everything that this dude is going to say. You know what I mean? Oh, we only need 15 more likes. Shout out to everybody. 15 more likes and we hit 1,000, guys. Y'all are awesome. Kanye West is going to crash out.
Anyway, I'm gonna use everything in my power and flesh to do every version of Yeah you ever seen like this. let this be a lesson for everybody. Twigs, you gotta apologize and don't play with my kids. Put my daughter in that dark ass there. I will make it my sole purpose to destroy you. Do we have a problem with that? I'm on all y'all motherfuckers out here, right? Because it's a different kind of high school. It's a different kind of prom, ain't it? I run this shit, this J-Town. I run this whole shit, by the way, and you know that. On season 3, where's y'all season 3? Any of y'all was watching. Jay-Z, you was watching.
You hear that? He said, Jay-Z, you was watching. I'm more powerful than any of y'all. Yo, this is gonna be crazy.
On season 3, where's y'all season 3? Any of y'all was watching. Jay-Z, you was watching. Where's any of y'all season 3? Where's any of y'all season 1? Let's check the accounts. Let's check the bank accounts. I am the king. And it's okay. I ain't got nothing against Kendrick. That man can't rap, bro. That man got one bar, bro. He ain't got one bar. He is Virgil. He's a sweet kid. Top 5 is a God soldier. That man had the same birthday as Hitler. Bro, not top 5. That was a 40 slip. He probably had to come on top dog.
He talking about he got the same birthday as Hitler. He's still giving shout outs to Hitler.
He's a sweet kid. Top 5 is a God soldier. That man had the same birthday as Hitler. Bro, not top 5. That was a 40 slip. He probably had to come on top dog. And by the way, I would have said top 5, but it's not even. Them just lost, man. All of y'all is lost. And they wanted y'all to get lost because they wanted y'all to lose me and me to lose y'all. But I ain't lost y'all. Because if I lost y'all, you wouldn't be watching me right now. It's room for everybody. I ain't got to be on stage all the time. It's like, you know what I mean? But then there is a king. There's a king, and I'm the king. I'm the king. It ain't. What are you doing?
I'm just updating you. Yeah, you're good.
I'm sorry, guys, if I was rambling because it was like throwing me off the way he was rambling. No, the main thing I want to say, and I thought about this about 5 days ago. I was like, yo, Nas, you got to come back out here because I be thinking so much shit I can't even tweet it fast enough. The main thing I want to say is Twigs, and anybody else. Y'all think y'all getting any of my 4 black children on y'all shit without talking to me? Y'all gonna definitely hear from me. So either talk to me in the beginning and get my permission from my kids, or y'all gonna hear from me forever until you make it right. Now, Twigs, you gotta make it right. That beat was corny. OG Volta, that beat was corny. The song was corny. The video was corny. And they ain't going nowhere. So you take people like Jay-Z and Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. So how the
Wow. He said that Jay-Z made his living by killing our people. Smash that like button if y'all agree with Kanye West. Can you imagine him saying that on a 50 Cent docuseries? He said that Jay-Z made a living off of killing our people. That is crazy.
Until you make it right. Now, Twigs, you gotta make it right. That beat was corny. OG Volta, that beat was corny. The song was corny. The video was corny. And they ain't going nowhere. So you take people like Jay-Z and Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. So how the they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best fit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, they told the truth about anything, go to jail.
Oh, shit. He said if Jay-Z and Beyonce would tell the truth about anything, they would go to jail. So he already saying that they must have been doing some illegal shit. Smash that like button. Somebody said witchcraft. Because what is he saying? He said that if they tell the truth, if Beyonce and Jay-Z tell the truth, they would go to jail. Look, somebody said he's speaking the truth. Yeah, Kanye gotta know something to say that. That's some big shit right there. If Jay-Z and Beyonce told the truth, they know that they would go to jail. Oh my God, 50 Cent, boy.
The song was corny. The video was corny. And they ain't going nowhere. So you take people like Jay-Z and Pusha T, they made made their living killing our people. So how are they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Push's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best fit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, they told the truth, man, they go to jail. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Liars are now the face of our culture. You know what I'm saying? And they have to lie because if they ever went and supported the red hat before they say, okay, it's okay to do it, they go pull up someone. They have someone on them. They get their brother locked up or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These is sitting, all these that is so-called our face is sitting in a white police room like, you know you're fucked up.
Wow. So he's saying that they are, so when they were saying the thing about Jay-Z setting up Diddy, Kanye West is confirming it. He's saying that these people are sitting in the room with the police saying, and while the cops are saying, you know, you fucked up. So you better tell us what you know and everything you did. We'll let you go. We'll give you immunity, but you got to give us Diddy. This man, boy, so Kanye West going to tell it all.
Supported the red hat before they say, okay, it's okay to do it. They go pull up someone. They have someone on them. They get their brother locked up or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These is sitting, all these that is so-called our face is sitting in a white police room like, you know you ain't fucked up. That's their life. They drive like, you know you ain't fucked up. You know you ain't fucked up. Hey, get that boy a call. Hey man, I'm gonna talk about Red Hat on your Donda album. You know, when I sent the Jay-Z tweet with the kids and shit, I was like, man, what brought that out of me? But if it came to my head, God gave it to me.
Wow, he just said that when I said that tweet about Jay-Z's kids being the retarded word he said, why did I say that about Jay-Z's kids? Then he just said, well, if God sent it to me, I was supposed to say that. That's crazy. So he don't even take back what he said about the kids. He's saying God told him to say it.
Police room like, you know you ain't fucked up. That's their life. They drive like, you know you ain't fucked up. You know you ain't fucked up. Hey, get that boy a call. Hey man, I'm gonna talk about Red Hat on your Donda album. You know, when I sent the Jay-Z tweet with the kids and shit, I was like, man, what brought that out of me? But if it came to my head, God gave it to me.
Wow.
I remember Jay-Z and Beyonce used to always tell me, don't say Hitler. Now what? I said it, and I'm the king. I said the king, I bestow grace on you. You ain't want to sign me, Dame signed me. Dame is me. Dame is a seer. Dame is like Barry. You know what I'm saying? Somebody see like Barry put the whole ASAP shit together. As far as what I understand, I might not even completely know the whole shit. I just got a bit of what it is. Little Boosie stink. Okay. I know they smell poor. I never met him.
Wow, and he even said Lil Boosie. He said, Boosie, I know he smelled poor. I never even met Lil Boosie, but he looks like he smells poor. I'm not even going to front. That was funny as hell, pure survival. But that was crazy as hell for him to say, because this means that he looked down on people. He said Boosie looked like he smells poor. That's crazy.
Know the whole shit. I just got a bit of what it is. Little Boosie stink. Okay. I know they smell poor. I never met them. They smell poor. You know, it is poor. What am I talking about smell?
Yeah, Boosie gotta stop talking shit.
But he there, that's what he there to do. They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. He talking himself. He a piece of shit.
Wow, they said Lil Boosie, they took a piece of shit. Because you know Lil Boosie, dark skin. Yo, Kanye West don't care, guys. Like, he really don't, man. But 50 Cent, Jay-Z, I'm sorry. This was the wrong man for you to mess up with.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up.
Jay's definitely.
Jay helped you?
Yeah.
How did
As a competitor.
Explain it.
Yeah, because he never was someone that you communicate with that you like friends with the person. But I always respected him because he was never an actual competitor in actual fact. He was someone who was a competitor through perception.
How close was Diddy and Jay-Z? They was close enough that they wasn't playing basketball They wasn't playing baseball. They wasn't playing football. And they wasn't playing hockey or soccer for Diddy to come on stage, pat him on his, and then make the statement to people in the world that can't nobody call me Sean but Jay-Z.
And B was, one time she jumped off of the ledge, came running over because she thought me and Jay had issues, and I was like,
And 50 Cent even said this years ago. For the people that think that Beyonce is like this soft person, da da da, oh my God, this princess. 50 Cent said when him and Jay-Z was beefing years ago, Beyonce jumped off of a ledge and got in 50 Cent's grill during survival. Beyonce jumped out of nowhere like a flying freak off bat. Beyonce was. You know what I'm saying? And tried to pretty much confront 50 Cent for going at her husband, for going at Jay-Z. So you know she wanted them. She just is in it as Jay-Z. You know what I mean? If you listen what 50 Cent say.
Come on stage, pat him on his, and then make the statement to people in the world that can't nobody call me Sean but Jay-Z.
And B was, one time she jumped off of the ledge, came running over because she thought me and Jay had issues, and I was like, did she really just jump down and run over here? Like,
Beyonce jumped off a ledge. What happened?
Was she the Cosmopolitan, huh?
She really a superhero.
She jumped down and no, she was like, this what? Like that Bonnie and Clyde for real? You try this or what, boy? I'm here.
Word.
Sound like at me. She's like, I said,
Solange, what else?
A new wave of controversy is stirring, linking old rumors, recent scandals, and long-standing accusations. At the center of it all is 50 Cent, a man who has spent the past 20 years calling out what he believes are the entertainment industry's protected power players, one of them being Diddy. But according to 50, the story doesn't end there. He claims that the next round of revelations could reach even further to Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and Oprah Winfrey, three of the most influential names in modern entertainment.
Wow. What did he say? Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Oprah Winfrey. These are the next docu-series that 50 Cent is going after. It's doing. This is crazy, man. Even the rapper The Baby said that he was at a freak-off party with Jay-Z and Beyonce at Diddy's freak-off party. The rapper The Baby said it.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
And do y'all hear this? Diddy took a liking to The Baby when The Baby just came out, and Diddy Glover put his freak off arms around him. He said Diddy Glover kicked everybody else out the party, but him, he wanted to keep him there. Jay-Z, Beyonce, and all of that stuff. Smash that like button, guys, if y'all think that something was going down that night, that was a freak off. That's crazy. And I bet you The Baby looking at this shit now like, damn, Diddy was trying to smash me right then and there. I didn't even know he was trying to blow my back out.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there.
Mm-hmm.
Me and, you know, maybe about 15 others, you know,
right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being, you know, two of the other 15 people in the room.
Wow, Jay-Z and Beyonce was two of the 15 people in the room. Smash that like button, guys, if y'all think that was a freak off. If that was a freak off. The Baby got the goddamn Daffy Duck motherfucking beak hat on. And I don't even think that he was telling. I don't even think he knew that he was like actually dry snitching right here. Cause he named it. Diddy kicked everybody else out. 15 people, ain't that enough to freak off, guys? Think about good 15 people that make a pretty cool freak off. He said he kicked everybody else out. Oh my God.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib. Like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me. Right. So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and maybe about 15 others. Right. Jay-Z and Beyonce being, two of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put it into perspective of the type of company I was in. Right.
Wow. So that'll put it in perspective what type of company he was around. Guys, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but Kanye West, man, he already said he doesn't care. Jay-Z, we dealing with a Black Klans member. Like that, I think you better pay Kanye West whatever money you making off of that man's music right now. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna tell. He's definitely gonna tell. And you remember Kanye West was connected with Diddy with a lot of different shit. Like even when that girl came out and said Kanye West and Diddy tried to drug her and run a train on her. The girl that looked like the Russian lady from the movie Rocky 4. This girl.
Immediately, I felt like there was something weird because, there's always drinks. There's always, the vodka and the mixer is just like sitting on the table. But we walk in and immediately Diddy hands me a drink. Kanye hands Lauren a drink. And we're like, that's weird. Why are they serving us? And I don't like to drink. I don't like alcohol. I don't like the way that it makes me feel. It makes me feel sick. So... But my manager, since the beginning, she was just like, I know you don't like to drink, but if someone famous hands you something to drink, even if you don't want it, just like hold it and like pretend because you don't want to seem rude. And I was like, okay.
See, and she said that Diddy Glover handed her a drink and Kanye West handed her other friend a drink. You know what I'm talking about? And you already know that allegedly it was drugs in them damn drinks. So Kanye was definitely with the smoke with Diddy. You understand? That's why he don't care about throwing Jay-Z under the bus at all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better understand that. This girl tells a very damning story.
And I don't like to drink. I don't like alcohol. I don't like the way that it makes me feel. It makes me feel sick. So, but my manager, since the beginning, she was just like, I know you don't like to drink, but if someone famous hands you something to drink, even if you don't want it, just like hold it and like pretend because you don't want to seem rude. And I was like, okay. And it was like a vodka cranberry, and I was like, oh, gross. And so I'm just standing there with my back against the console, just like pretending to sip this drink. And I'm like, I'm not drinking this. This is gross. And my manager was sitting across on this couch with Kanye's cousin, and then the other girls were sitting next to her. And immediately I was like, there's something wrong. Like I couldn't explain it. I didn't know what to do. But I just like felt that there was something not right.
Wow. So you see that? You couldn't take a drink from Diddy. You couldn't take one from Kanye. And I don't think you could have taken one from any of them people in the industry. You know what I mean? And look how quiet Jay-Z be. To me, I feel like Jay-Z is the most sneakiest one out of all of them, pure the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? He real slick with his. But this girl drink that shit. Look, my baby said facts. The girl drink that drink and she knew the difference. If you drink alcohol in your life, you know when something making you feel crazy. You know what I'm saying? I only ever had that happen to me one time. I was like 21. I used to work at a Club America. I used to host like wet t-shirt contests and stuff like that. I was the MC of this actual club or whatever. And I put my drink down and I walked away. You know what I'm saying? I came back drinking. I felt weird as hell. I'm talking about the room was spinning. I felt dizzy. You know, I didn't get my cheeks clapped, but I don't know. Somebody probably was trying to butter my biscuit. I was 21. This was years ago.
Like I couldn't explain it. I didn't know what to do. But I just like felt that there was something not right. But I didn't know what to do. I was 19 years old, like just left home a year ago, new in the industry. Yeah, I didn't know what to do, but I knew that there was something wrong, basically. And I was standing there pretending to sip this drink, and my manager was sitting across from me. And you know, if you know about like my past and like us being together, like she's very much reserved, and people would always say like, oh, she's such a, it's like a resting face, and it's because she has like a severe like social anxiety. Like she just wants to like sit in the corner and like tap on her phone and like not talk to anyone. So she's just very shy. And I see her across the room holding her drink, and it was weird because I noticed as I was standing there just kind of just like wondering what's going on, Diddy kept looking at me and Kanye kept looking at Laura, and like they were exchanging glances, and I'm like, they're like watching me strangely. And I'm like, okay, let me pretend to drink, and like I'm not actually doing it. And like that seemed to like make them happy.
And this is the crazy thing. This girl is saying the same thing that everybody else said. Pills of Bible. So she got Diddy just staring at her like how he was staring at Terrence Howard. Pills of Bible. I'm sorry, this is just brings tears to my eyes. The girl was only 19 years old, and Diddy's just staring at her, and Kanye's staring at her. And all they doing is watching them to make sure they put that drink down they motherfucker. Oh my God. This is just heart-wrenching, guys. Like, please, this is heart-wrenching.
I noticed as I was standing there just kind of just like wondering what's going on, Diddy kept looking at me and Kanye kept looking at Laura, and like they were exchanging glances, and I'm like, they're like watching me strangely. And I'm like, okay, let me pretend to drink, and like I'm not actually doing it. And like that seemed to like make them happy, like me like pretending to like to join in. And
wow, this is crazy.
Like my manager was like across the room, but like close enough, but like not next to me, so I couldn't like whisper to her. But I wanted to tell her, I'm like, hey, don't this, there's something wrong with this. But I couldn't. So I reach for my phone and I start to type, and Kanye takes the phone out of my hand and he's like, who are you texting? Like, you don't need to text anyone. Like, we're having
Wow, so she's trying to tell her manager, look, don't drink the drink. It's something in it. It's drugs in the motherfucking drink. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And Kanye West walks up to her and snatches her phone. Why did you snatch this motherfucking girl's phone, Kanye? Pure survival. You knew what you and Diddy Glover was doing. This is crazy, guys. I mean, it's like y'all get all of this money and then they become the devil. I don't understand why you become the devil.
there's something wrong with this. But I couldn't. So I reach for my phone and I start to type, and Kanye takes the phone out of my hand and he's like, who are you texting? Like, you don't need to text anyone. Like, we're having a party. And I was like, okay. And he like puts it on one of the speakers. And I'm like, now what do I do? Like, I don't know what to do. And I see my manager take a sip, and I'm like, fuck. Like, what do I do? And then I see her take another sip, 2 sips out of this little vodka cranberry cup. And I'm like, oh, what do I do? 2 sips, and I watch her face flush. And all of a sudden, like I look over and she's speaking really loud and like making jokes. And I'm like, whoa, like this isn't her. Like she doesn't make jokes. She's terrified of people. Like she doesn't even talk.
Wow. So whatever's in that drink, it made her manager, female, whatever, made her get excited, made her get horny, made her get freaky. You know what I'm saying? That is insane. I don't know what the fuck they got in that drink. Ecstasy.
Like I look over and she's speaking really loud and like making jokes, and I'm like, whoa, like this isn't her. Like she doesn't make jokes. She's terrified of people. Like she doesn't even talk. And I was like, it's already hitting her. Like 100%. I just knew that the drinks were all laced with something. And she starts like almost being like belligerent a little bit, but not in like a crazy way, just like really enjoying herself. And I'm like, that's not her. That's not her. She doesn't even want to be here. Like this is weird. And all of a sudden she like dismisses the studio host. She's like, you can leave. And I'm like, oh my God, like what's going on? And the girls file out. They go to like a different studio, or they go somewhere. And I'm like, I have to do something. I have to do something. What do I do? And I go to get my phone where Kanye put it on one of the speakers. And as I'm going to get it, I turn and my manager's walking out. And I'm like, no. Like, where are you going? I'm already seeing people being like, this is cap. What do I have to gain? Let me just ask you, what do I have to gain? I'm in a farm in the middle of nowhere. I'm not in the industry anymore. I'm not filing a lawsuit.
Like she said, what do I have to gain? People was trying to say that she was capping. She's like, I'm out the industry. I got away from them. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think her manager got her cheeks clapped? Because the manager done got high, she done got horny. She's wandering around the freak off studio.
What do I have to gain? Let me just ask you, what do I have to gain? I'm in a farm in the middle of nowhere. I'm not in the industry anymore. I'm not filing a lawsuit, so I'm not getting paid. I'm not looking for clout, because who gives a about me? So why would I lie about this? This has been 9.5 years since this happened to me. Why would I? Let me go on. I don't, whatever. Yeah, so I see her start to leave. And I'm like, where are you going? And she's like, it's fine, I'm just going to the bathroom. And I was like, no, stay. And she said, it's right there, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay. And she walks out. And all of a sudden, I realize that I'm in this studio. The music's low, the lights are dim, but you can still like see everything. And I realize that I'm in the studio with Diddy and Kanye. I realize that I'm in the studio with Diddy and Kanye, and they're both off their shit. And there's 3 other men, an executive.
Wow, so it's 5 dingalings. She's surrounded by 5 dingalings about to take her down through there. Pure survival. Do you hear this? The manager done walked off. Now she's surrounded by all of these motherfucking cops. Oh my God.
The lights are dim, but you can still like see everything. And
listen, hey Bernie, you tell me to play the video again, sir, I'm gonna put some nuts in your mouth. Matter of fact, guys, put nuts in Bernie's mouth. Pure survival. Don't tell me to play the motherfucking video. I'm gonna speak throughout the time, Bernie. Somebody put some nuts in Bernie's mouth. It's like the 3rd time he said play the video, and I was just waiting. I'm like, all right, is Bernie gonna get some nuts? Because Bernie seemed like he wants some nuts in his mouth. Thank you so much, baby. Pure survival. Play with them nuts, Bernie. You the first one in 2026 to get nuts in your mouth. Pure survival. Motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
where are you going? And she's like, it's fine, I'm just going to the bathroom. And I was like, no, stay. And she's like, it's right there, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay. And she walks out. And all of a sudden, I realize that I'm in this studio. The music's low, the lights are dim, but you can still like see everything. And I realize that I'm in the studio with Diddy and Kanye. I realize that I'm in the studio with Diddy and Kanye, and they're both off their shit. And there's 3 other men, an executive that works with Kanye, his engineer, and his cousin, and me, alone. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I haven't started freaking out yet. Like, I know what the situation is. I know, I know this is a bad place to be in, but I don't really feel scared yet, you know? Because I'm like, there's other people around. There's other men around, and I know them. Like, I've known them for a while. Like, nothing bad's gonna happen. And I'm standing there, and I realize that so this is like a pretty, like, sizable studio. There's, like, the glass doors, the couch there, a console, another console, the screen, all of that. But it's like it's pretty big, but you can still see and talk to everyone easily. And I realized that I'm standing really close to the exit, and it's a glass door, and it opens in. And I'm standing pretty close to it. And I realized all of a sudden that Kanye and Diddy have realized that I'm the only girl in the room. And they're like, fuck their minds. And they start coming towards me, and they're like, don't you want to take your clothes off? Like, it's so hot in here. And I'm like, no.
Wow. So she's saying, put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe her. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think she lying through her motherfucking teeth. Pure survival. I'm going to let it be up to y'all. She's saying it's 5 guys. Diddy, Glover, and Kanye West are the 2 guys. And she's the only girl in there, and they're coming towards her, telling her to get buck-ass naked. Pure survival. Look, we got 2s and we got 1s. So some people believe you and some people don't, Becky.
They're like, fuck their minds. And they start coming towards me, and they're like, don't you want to take your clothes off? Like, it's so hot in here. And I'm like, no.
Oh, we got super chats coming in, guys. Shout out to Jumpman Fresh. Just hit that super chat. Oh, Jumpman, you gonna get some nuts? And it's gonna get... Listen, everybody put nuts in Jumpman mouth. Jumpman had a nerve to send a super chat with money, all just to get nuts in his mouth. Give Jumpman some nuts. I appreciate the super chat, though, Jumpman. Pure survival. Tell me to play the video again and send some money again, Jumpman, because look, I gave you some nuts in return. You got a whole set of nuts now, Jumpman, Pure survival. All you got to do is go get you some ice cream, take another $4 and go get a pint of ice cream and put the nuts on top of the ice cream, Pure survival. And then get some whipped cream and put it in your mouth with all of those nuts. Jumpman. Jumpman, Jumpman, Jumpman.
They're like, fuck their minds. And they start coming towards me, and they're like, don't you want to take your clothes off? Like, it's so hot in here. And I'm like, no, fine. I'm fine like this. And they're like, come on, like, it's just us. Like, we're all just friends. Like, let us just, like, see, like, how you look. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine. And, like, I still haven't gotten scared yet, you know? Like, I'm still, like, this is a bad situation. I'm creeped out, but, like, there's no reason to panic. There's other men here. Hold on a second.
She said she wasn't scared.
Yeah, so they're coming towards me, and I'm like, okay, this is, I don't know where my manager is, I don't know where anyone is. And they're coming towards me more, and they're trying to, like, take my clothes off. And I'm like at that point where I'm like, this is not good, but I'm like still trying to like play it off. Just like, stop, you guys are stupid. Like, get out of here, like, don't touch me. Like a little bit scared. Did this just freeze? Okay, now it's back. Okay, so let me just get to the point. So they start trying, like, they're like pawing at me, like they're both drunk, probably on something else.
Jumpman Fresh, shout out to Jumpman Fresh, Pure survival. Jumpman Fresh was able to send another super chat and managed to say, I see you played it. Jumpman, man, you is a strong person. To be able to send another super chat and be able to talk with them many nuts in your mouth, all of them nuts I just put in your mouth, Jumpman, Pure survival, and you managed to still be able to get a word out with all of them nuts. You did it with your tongue. Jumpman, blood. All these nuts over here. So you only talking with your tongue, Jumpman. Yeah, motherfucker, you dropped that money though. You know what I'm saying? First you sent $4. You sent $2 to say that shit. Send 50 to tell me to shut up, Jumpman. Since you want to be big motherfucker Willie, still talking with nutsack juice all in your mouth. Put some more nuts in Jumpman's mouth, guys.
This is not good, but I'm like still trying to like play it off. Just like, stop, you guys are stupid. Like, get out of here, like, don't touch me. Like a little bit scared. Did this just freeze? Okay, now it's back. Okay, so let me just get to the point. So they start trying, like, they're like pawing at me, like they're both drunk, probably on something else. And I start to get a little bit apprehensive because I'm pretty much like backed up against the wall. Like there's only one exit and I'm pressed up against this door. And I'm still not completely terrified yet, but I'm like, you guys stop, like stop. And they're getting to the point where they have like ripped my shirt off. And like I'm like almost fully exposed at this point. And
Wow. We're going to do this again. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe her. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't believe her. Now, she's saying that Diddy and Kanye West and the other 3 guys ripped her clothes off. Now she's saying that they ripped her clothes off. She's buck-ass naked. She wasn't scared at first, but then they just ripped her clothes off. I don't look. There's a lot of ones. There's a lot of people that believe Becky not lying. See, Kanye? Look, dude, Kanye, you're not an innocent guy, sir. You know what I mean? You said slavery was a choice. No, you ripping this girl's shirt off, horny the motherfucker. That was a choice, sir. Peel the Bible.
stop. And they're getting to the point where they have like ripped my shirt off. And like I'm like almost fully exposed at this point. And they're both coming at me. And I'm like, you guys, like seriously, this isn't funny anymore. And I look to my left where his executive is. Like we know him pretty well. Like we've been around him a lot. He's literally 3 feet away from me. Like if I reached and he reached too, like we could touch. Like he's that close. And I look and I'm like, hey, like I give that look where I'm just like, come on, like step in, like this isn't cool. Like you're a grown man, like you're like 50 years old. I know you have a family, like you know this isn't right, like do something. And this is the part that for as long as I live, I will never forget. It isn't actually the aspect of being sexually assaulted. That's not what haunts me. It's this. It's as these 2 grown men were pawing at me, trying to take my clothes off, I look over to this man asking for help, and I literally mouth the word help. And we lock eyes. And he looks away.
Wow. So the 50-year-old grown man, and all the rest of them was grown men. She was a 19-year-old. She looked at the grown-ass man and said, help. And he looked away. And we've already heard a lot of these people in the industry, they knew what was going on, but they just looked away and act like they didn't see shit. Now that's crazy if this girl went through that. Like I'm dead serious. That's horrible.
Help. And we lock eyes. And he looks away. And I'm like, okay. There's still 2 more men in the room. And I look to his engineer next, who's sitting right next to him. And I know that he's married and he just had a little baby girl. And I'm like, okay, he's gonna do something. And I look at him next and I'm like, okay, like do something, say something, do anything. And he looks down at his phone and starts texting.
Wow.
And then I was like, oh. I look at Kanye's cousin next. And I'm like, do something, you know? Like, do something.
And I don't know why she thought that Kanye West's cousin was going to do something. Kanye West was, getting his cousin was getting his back blown out by Kanye West. And Kanye was giving him head. So if Kanye was giving him head, the cousin definitely wasn't going to help you. I'm sorry.
Something, do anything. And he looks down at his phone and starts texting. And then I was like, oh. I look at Kanye's cousin next. And I'm like, do something, like do something. And he spins his chair around. And that's when that like gut-wrenching fear set in. And I was like, oh shit, no one's saving me tonight. No one's gonna do anything. No one's gonna do anything. And that's when I was truly scared. At this point, they had ripped my shirt off and they were trying to get my pants off. And
wow. Jumpman, are you that mad? And then you sit in another joint? Okay, grown man obsessed with other grown men. Jumpman, guys, do me a favor. Put some nuts in Jumpman's mouth, but also send him the pickle. Y'all know the pickle emoji? We got to put the dick and balls in his mouth. Pure Bible. I need y'all to give Jumpman the dick and the balls. Put them all in his mouth. Pure Bible. He deserved the whole sack. We can't just give him nuts. He needs the whole ding-a-ling too. Find the dick emoji and put the thing in his mouth. Goodness gracious, Jumpman. Pure Bible. You know what I'm talking about? Jumpman, you just don't know. Look, there you go. We got the ding-a-ling and the balls. Put it all in Jumpman's mouth. Look, matter of fact, put anything in his mouth. Put a TV in that motherfucker's mouth.
And that's when I was truly scared. At this point, they had ripped my shirt off and they were trying to get my pants off. And I realized that I was completely alone. And I closed my eyes for a second. And I was like, God help me. What do I do? And as my eyes were closed, this is going to sound weird because I bet a lot of you are wondering like how the you get out of this situation. My eyes were closed and I prayed.
Jumpman. Look. Why everyone here broke? Jumpman is funny as hell. Jumpman, you calling people in the chat broke and you only sending $1.99, sir? Pure Bible. How you going to call them broke because they put nuts in your mouth? Jumpman, Pure Bible. Jumpman, if you not broke, jump up your super chat, sir. Send a bigger super chat than that since you got all this mouth and you want to call everybody in the chat broke. Everybody in the chat put some dicks and balls, everything you can find in his mouth. Because now he trying to get mad at y'all, Pure Bible, because I'm tearing him out the frame. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of Diddy and Kanye West's girlfriends. I'm telling you right now, Jumpman, are you Little Rodney, sir? Did you wake up with your tasty cakes hurting because Diddy blonked your back out? Or Kanye West blonked your back out? He said they're going to call y'all broke when he's sending $1.99 super chats. Bible. Step your game up, Jumpman. You know what I'm talking about? We over here having a good time, and you going to come over here and jump on my nuts, and I'm telling you to get off of my nuts, Jumpman. Here go your own. We gave you nuts. We've looked out for you, sir. You should have sperm. You shouldn't be able to see from all of the nuts and the sperm and everything all in your eyes. Nuts, Jumpman, thank you so much. Luz Perry just hit that super chat. Pure Bible. Now you want to call somebody broke? Look. He just sent more in that super chat than you did, Jumpman. Pure Bible. Now the people in the chat showing you, we not broke, sir. They can send more than $1.99. So don't get mad at them because they're enjoying the show, Jumpman. Bible. We are starting the New Year's off hard, dude. Why you think I'm on here so long? This 2026, we coming in swinging. You know what I'm talking about? Jumpman, you just got outdone by one super chat, sir. One super chat just outdone your ass. Now go somewhere and eat your motherfucking nuts.
And I said, God help me, what do I do? And it was like clear as day. I heard this in my head. And it didn't make any sense. I heard, go towards them. And I was like, oh, great. The one time I asked God for help, Satan answers. Because why the I go towards these two predators who are sexually assaulting me? Like, why would I do that? And then all of a sudden it clicked. My back was up against the glass wall. I could not go any further back. That was the only exit. He said, go towards them. They were already drunk off their shit. They were fucked up. So I lunged forward. I stepped forward. And it like threw them off balance. And they were like, oh. and like they stepped back at least 1.5 feet. And the moment that they did, I reached behind my back, I pulled the door and I slipped out, grabbing my clothes. And I ran across the hall, across this corridor, and I hid inside of an empty studio that was black. And I sat there for like 20, 25 minutes, just like crying, like, what the do I do? And I'm texting my manager and she's not answering.
Shout out to Eddie Wright, just became a member of the Pure Survival channel. Pure Survival, goddammit. Do you see this? We are having an incredible time over here in the New Year's. So the girl got away from Diddy Glover. She got away from Kanye West. She says she ran into a dark room. You got some people that believe her, some people that don't. You know what I mean? But I do believe Kanye West was definitely a part of Diddy's freak-offs. So I hope he tells that on 50 Cent's documentary, the Jay-Z documentary.
An empty studio that was black. And I sat there for like 20, 25 minutes, just like crying, like, what the do I do? And I'm texting my manager and she's not answering. And eventually...
Shout out to, shout out to Stephanie, just hit that super chat. Y'all surviving off of one man, $10, laugh out loud. Yo, Jumpman, listen, I like you. No Diddy, sir. I want you to stay in here because you're a good sport. Because those 199s add up, but it still didn't add up past that 10.99, sir, that 9.99, sir. Pure Survival. So you stay over here, keep eating your nuts. You still got my nuts and everybody else's nuts in your mouth that's on the chat, Jumpman, Pure Survival. And Jumpman, I'm a good sport, sir. Like your behavior, some motherfuckers block people like you. Me, Jumpman, I would never block you because you're comedy. You're fucking funny, dude.
Like crying, like, what the do I do? And I'm texting my manager and she's not answering. And eventually, I don't think I'm supposed to say this next part.
Look at that, Jumpman. Somebody just put TY Eagles put camels in your mouth, sir. You just got a whole big set of motherfucking, you got a safaris in your mouth now. God damn it, Jumpman. First you had nuts in your mouth, then you had the wiener, then they put a TV in your mouth. Look at all these things being stored down in your throat, Jumpman. Pure Survival. Boy, I'm telling you now, when your woman find out that you done put and took all that shit to the motherfucking face, she is gonna be so disappointed in you. You sit there and got R-worded, you know what I'm saying, voluntarily on New Year's on a YouTube motherfucking platform.
But basically, everything she thought is true, basically. Because what I saw next, I thought I was the only one who wasn't drugged. I was the only one who didn't drink their drinks, whatever. So I saw what happened next and who was involved. And that's why I'm a part of this lawsuit and like named in it. And yeah, it just that. I mean, I got us both out and I got us in an Uber and she obviously didn't remember anything because she was drugged and I wasn't. And apart from the aspect of, looking for help and they turned away, the only other thing that really, really me is, what about all those other girls that were there? Those 9 other girls who were drinking the drinks before we even got there. Like, I know none of them got out. I know none of them got saved that night. And I'm like, did they even remember? Did they even know what happened to them? Moral of the story, stay out of the industry. If you have daughters, make sure to tell them that they're idols they should never meet and should never go to the studio with anyone, even if you're invited there as an artist, unless you have a bodyguard with you.
And you hear this? She's saying, young people, stay out of the industry. Your idols, people that you look up to, people that we just thought that could do no wrong, are demonic freak-off vampires. They all sleep upside down. Pure Survival. You know what I mean? Jumpman sleeps upside down and eats nuts from upside down. Can you imagine that man eating nuts from upside down? Pure Survival. You know what I mean? And you walking by, his nuts falling out of this motherfucker's mouth as you moving by. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, man. Love y'all. Happy New Year's, man. 50 Cent is so calculated and diabolical to get Kanye West to join him on these docu-series. We gotta stay in tune for Diddy Glover's son's documentary. I don't have the date yet. Thank you guys. Yes, please make sure before y'all going out, put some nuts in Jumpman's mouth before we go. We got to make sure that he has enough nuts in his mouth to last for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? Because now he's attracted to eating nuts. So he's going to want to put more wieners and more nuts in his mouth by later on today. It's not, he's going to get on somebody else's channel and need nuts for his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give him more nuts to eat on. You know what I mean? Because he's a nut eater. But like I said, salute to all of y'all. Love y'all. Make sure y'all follow me, Instagram, TikTok. Diddy's son's documentary's coming first. Like they already shot it. So I'm just waiting for the date on it. And y'all know as soon as it hit, we going live. Pure survival.